This is Dave Craver, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use iContact and to build the bar tab for the National Bartenders Association. When you first log into iContact, this is what you will see. Over here, you can create message. That's what you'll do. And then you want to click on Saved Templates. And then you want to click on the NBA bar tab that I've started. And then over here, you want to click on Start Editing in your upper right corner. So what we have done is, here's the different components for the email that you'll do. One, this is the sender. It will always say NBA in my email. And the reply to stays the same as sender. And in the subject line, we're going to put this week's bar tab. And that's all you have to do there. So this is a WYSIWYG content editor. We'll always use the same header, so this doesn't have to change. So what we want to do is we want to add content. So the first thing you have to do is create the vessel that the content sits in. Then you have to add, whether it be a text, an image to that vessel, and then you can actually add the text or the image. So I'm going to go over here to rows because that's what does it. So what we want to do is you would insert this one if there was no image to add, and you want to use this one if there's an image. See, what we're going to do is we're going to put the image in this box and the text in this box. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on that and drag it, and you see the line. Once you see the line, you let it go. Now you've got, it says drop content blocks here and here. So you go up to the content, and then I'm going to grab an image and put it in the left box. Okay. Then I'm going to go back up here and click X and go back over and grab text under content and drag that. No, that didn't grab it. I'm going to grab that and put that into the text box. Okay, now you're actually ready to add an image over here and text over here. So where do you get that? The emails that I send to you are going to contain the text and hopefully some images for you to upload. So I'm going to toggle over to our email here. So this is the NBA press releases, and this is actually a press release I'll send to you. Okay. And so here's a little introduction, and then down here is the actual press release. So what I want to do is I want to use this as the headline, okay, because just like they have their press release, and then when I want to grab this first paragraph. So I want to include the headline and the first paragraph for each story. So I'm going to highlight the headline and just the big text here, both lines. Okay, then I'm going to copy that. I'm going to toggle back over. We're back in iContact, and see where the cursor is here. Make sure your cursor's there, and then you want to paste that. And that's just what we had there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is not. I'm going to come up here and centering. It's centered now. I'm going to left justify all the text. Okay. All right, so that's that. And I think it's on center again. I got to left justify. You shouldn't have to do this once you set it. And then we're going to go back over. We're going to toggle back over to our email. And then I'm going to grab the first paragraph here. Copy that. Go back over to the missed it. All right, and then I'm going to do copy paste here. So now what you've got is a headline and then the first text. And then what we're going to do at the bottom here where it says at the end, I'm going to type in, I'm going to space over and type in read more ... And I'm just going to actually put that there. I'm going to highlight that, And then here is where we go up and we grab the hyperlink and we put the URL to send it to the location where somebody can get more information about the press release online. And unfortunately, these people have not provided me with a link for that. So I'm going to just go down here. It says for more information. I'm just going to double click there, grab that URL, copy it, and go back over to here and insert it. And I'm going to click save. Okay, so now when people read this, if they want to get more information, they can click on that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a picture to this story. So we're going to go back over to the email, and we can, if they've included images like this, we can grab it there. But here it says high-res images can be found here. So let's just click there, and then we'll go over here, and then we'll grab. Let's just grab this with the white background. So you right-click, copy image location. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go back up to the tab to put me back into iContact. Now here, when you click on the image, this changed over here. It says image properties, and you can either add an image that's uploaded, but what we're going to do is just do image URL. So then we're going to highlight that, and we're going to copy paste, and when you put that in there, there's your image. Okay? And that is it. That's how you create a story. So if you want to create the next story, we come up here, we close image properties, and we go back to rows, and we're going to choose this one. We're going to, choose this one and drag it down here. And there it is. So it ended up down here. So now we've got another story that we can do. So what I like to do is change the background color. The first one have the background white, and then the second one do it like a gray color. So I'm going to come over here, and when you're out here, you can click on that, all right? And then once you're there, you see row background color, click there. And then we're going to choose a light gray. Something like that. Let's make it lighter. And then the next row you'll do will be white, and then what you can do is you can come back to this row and copy that number, and so when this pops up for the next row, you can just paste it in there and keep it the same. So now we have a block that we need to tell it what we want it to be. So I'm going to come over here to image, and I'm going to drag that over here, and then I'm going to X that out, and I'm going to grab this and say text and put it here. All right, so now we're ready for our next story. So what you do is you go back over to your email, and you would grab the next story that I've sent to you. And there's a nice picture with that. So let's go ahead and grab the picture while we're here. We can, let's see here. I'm hoping we can right click. No, they're not gonna, if they've sent us the picture, we can't use it because I don't want to upload pictures. So what we'll do is we will, here is the headline. Let's copy that. Then we're going to go back over to the place where we're going to insert the headline there. And you see what that did is that centered that because it was centered in the other thing. So what I'm going to do is click here and highlight it, and I'm going to go back up here where it says center, and I'm going to left justify that. Okay? So then I'm going to come down underneath, and be ready. I'm going to go back over to my email, and now I'm going to grab this text right here. I'm going to copy it, go back over to my email, I'm going to paste that. And so if this is like that, make sure that it lines up good, looks good, and there we go. You know what? This is actually too much. I don't want that much information. Let's limit this to here. Delete that, and then I'm going to put read more, ... And then I'm going to go back over to my email, and I'm going to say, here you go. Here's the place where we can send these people to get more information. And then I'm going to highlight the read more. I'm going to go up here to link, hyperlink, click on that, and then I'm going to insert the link. Then I'm going to click save. Okay. Now people can get this information on the site. So if we wanted to go one step further, we could go over here. We could actually click on that link ourselves, and we can get some images, photo gallery. I like this one. So I'm going to right click on that, and it won't let me save it either. Great. Instead of having pictures, they have something else. So we're not going to be able to do a picture. So I'm going to use this as an example to come back over here and show you how to undo this. So let's go here and go to rows. And this is a row that doesn't have an image. Remember? So I'm going to take this row and I'm going to insert it there. Okay. Then I'm going to highlight that row, then go up to here and grab text and put it in there. Okay. Now what I can do is come down here, and it's jumping around on me. Okay. It gets a little wiggy sometimes. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to click X to eliminate it. I'm going to click Enter Text and click V. And there it is. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to use this background color, and I'm going to transfer it up to here. So I'm going to go here. Remember, click on the right. Then you go out here to this color, click on that. Then you highlight that, copy it, X out to exit. Then go to this one. Then see it's white. Click on that. Highlight it all. Control V. Oops. Make sure you don't have two hashtags there. And it didn't work. Okay. Let's try again. There it is. Okay. Once you have it, you can control out. Okay. Then down here, if you ever want to just delete a section, now if you're here, you can delete all of these. These are the elements, but if you want to delete a section, come out here to the right and click on the trash can. And that'll delete it. Okay? So now you have an email ready to go with two sections. All right? So what we'll do to start with is make sure that it says the subject, this week's bar tab, and that it's the NBA is chosen. It should be the default. Then what you do is you just go up here and then you click on Save and Exit. Okay? Now this is saved in drafts, and then I can come in and click on Edit, and that'll pull up what you made. That way I can proof it before you send it out. Maybe I'll clean this up a little bit, and then I can send it out to the list. Let's start with that for now. And hopefully this gives you all the information you need. And if not, I'm sure you shoot me some questions.